Okay, this question is from Dad UK Lee, who's asking, how do I improve getting around people when attacking? You said that your girlfriend, she doesn't even play and she's able to stop you. So we're gonna the first thing you want to do is develop a daily practice routine, a soccer meditation, something that you can rely on every day to invest in yourself and grow your skills and your game. So what I'm going to show you is, we'll first start with a warm-up, right? Get yourself going with a nice warm-up. Make sure your body's warmed up. The second thing you want to start to practice every day is this soccer sequence. I call this the Rosetta Stone of dribbling. I call it the Rosetta Stone of dribbling because what it does is, once you master this dribbling sequence, you can combine it with all the other moves you know. So it goes like this. It goes outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. And you don't have to do it with a small ball, but doing it with a small ball helps because it's harder in the beginning, but over time it'll help you better manipulate a size 5. It's kind of like if you're like Call of Duty or Halo, when you adjust the sensitivity very high. In the beginning it's much harder, but as you start to become aware of the sensitivity, you can dominate the competition better. Same idea with the small ball, but not necessary. I think what's important is you got to say the sequence out loud when you do it, and slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Everyone I try and teach this to, they go way too fast, right? Outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside. And then you're going to start to be able to combo it, right? It's going to look like this. It's going to go outside, outside, inside, outside, scissor, outside, outside, inside, outside, L move, outside, outside, inside, outside, chop, outside, outside, inside, outside, step over, outside, outside, so that's the reason it's so powerful, because once you commit it to memory, to muscle memory, you can flow. It allows you to flow into other moves combined and beat your opponent. The next thing I want to show you is, two things. The second thing I want you to practice every day, 5 to 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes at least. And if you haven't already started this practice, start with 1 minute, right? Set your expectations low, develop consistency, and then raise intensity. Juggling. If you're not already juggling for a minute a day, that'd be a great place to start. And the reason why that'll help you beat players is because there's a rhythm to the game and there's a rhythm to life. So as you begin to develop the rhythm for juggling, it'll translate over to dribbling, where you're going to be able to have better awareness of where their eyes are looking and where you are in relation to them and the ball. So you can approach them at high speed and make them step, and then you can react faster, and you're going to develop that awareness just through a simple juggling practice, right? Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? So use different size balls to juggle. Small balls, tennis balls, football, basketball, all types, dog toy, anything that's going to help you, right, challenge your brain, that brain-foot connection. Using different size balls is going to is going to sharpen your touch. It's going to make you more dangerous on the field. One good rule of thumb I've started to tell people is, carry a tennis ball with you everywhere you go. Bring it to church, bring it to school, bring it to work, temple, I don't care, bring it everywhere. This is going to encourage this perpetual training and bring your practice with you, right? Not just somewhere where you go to practice, your practice and you combine, and you're just, walking the world practicing. Okay, so that's right. So number 1, dribbling sequence. Number 2, juggling, right? The juggling practice. And the third thing, if you have a barrel, a basket, a garbage bin, ideally 2, right? Ideally 2. So I'm not sure how good your juggling is, but this is what it's going to look like once you start to get decent, right? So the goal is to juggle the ball into the barrel using all the different parts of your body. So you start with the right foot. All right, so you go right foot, then you go left foot. Then you go both feet alternating. Then you go right foot, or I'm sorry, right thigh. Then you go left thigh. Then you go both thighs alternating. And then you go any part of the body that you want. And so what this is going to do is help encourage that forward. It's going to get you moving forward with the ball. There's a scene from the Drumline, if you've ever seen it, where Nick Cannon, he embarrasses his instructor, and the headmaster of the school comes down and he says, Nick, you gotta follow before you lead. And he starts drumming on Nick's drum while walking backwards. Nick's walking forwards, and right, it's harder to drum while he's moving rather than just standing. So this is the same thing. It's gonna encourage you to juggle while moving forward, and it's gonna get to a point where, you know, you're gonna be able to take the ball out of the air, and a player's gonna try to defend you, and you're gonna be able to track the ball out of the air, and on the fly, you know, just juggle out of his reach. So I think someone mentioned that maybe it's like, to beat a player, you could just push it to the side of them. Their forward progression is going to take them, and if your first touch is so sharp, you just juggle it to yourself and then accelerate down the line. If you're a skinny winner, if you're a skinny winger, then you know that's excellent. That's excellent. If you're a skinny winger, you can do a lot with that, right? We could work on that. That's nice. So if you do those three things every day, juggling, that outside, inside, outside, and then this barrel game, mixing up the balls, the size of the balls, and each of these three things, and you're developing a good warm-up, I think you're going to be able to improve your trajectory of training, and you're going to start to destroy people in 1v1. So I'm looking forward to hearing some good news. But keep at it, keep on going, make your joy come from the practice, and just keep on growing your skills every day. All right, thank you.